Safety being called into question after that deadly train derailment in Missouri. A fourth person has now died. More than 100 others were injured after an Amtrak train hit a dump truck at a rural railroad crossing about 2 hours northeast of Kansas City. Grief and shock has now turned into anger and frustration over whether this crash could and should have been prevented. Correspondent Kelly Beeson is here tonight, and there are people in this small town of Mendon that say they have been pushing for safety changes at this particular crossing for years.
They have been, Marnie. That's exactly what they've been saying, and they've been frustrated because these concerns we learned today were documented. This as the NTSB is now working to determine the speed of the train, when and how the brakes were engaged, as well as conducting interviews of the 12 crew members who were on board.
Our hearts really go out to the families. I tried to prevent this. I've done everything I knew to do in my power.
Local residents have complained about this crossing before, saying the overgrowth of brush and the steep incline from the road to the tracks makes it hard to see oncoming trains from either direction.
I'm just really saddened that I wasn't able to do more.
Mike Spencer is a Missouri farmer who refers to this intersection as deadly. He says he's taken his concerns about the steep hill approaching the double set of train tracks to the county commissioners and to the railroad.
Whenever you cross here with a combine, you have to actually put your steering wheel all the way forward, stand up out of the seat while you're trying to climb that approach and cross, and plus look down the track both ways.
We've now learned the Missouri Department of Transportation released a plan this year, citing a need to improve safety at that very rail crossing. In January, the plan was submitted to the Federal Railroad Administration that included a list of proposed improvements, such as the installation of lights and gates, along with other upgrades. According to a BNSF spokesperson, the group that owns the track, if the state wants an upgrade, the next step is a site review.
My concern, especially when we arrive on scene, is for the families and just how tragic this is.
An NTSB spokesperson today calling this crossing a passive crossing, meaning there are no arms, no warning lights or bells. She says for years the NTSB has recommended ways to make these areas safer. However, no action has been taken.
Anytime our recommendations aren't heeded, of course I'm upset, because we see tragedy after tragedy after tragedy and numerous fatalities and injuries. And we know, and it's very frustrating for our investigators, very frustrating when they are on scene and they know what would have prevented this.
4 people died in the crash, including the driver of the dump truck that was hit on the back end while crossing the tracks. 150 people were also hurt, with injuries ranging from minor to serious.
Initially, it was absolute fear until we were able to get in touch with him.
Sarah Birkin's son is a Boy Scout who was riding on the train, one of the brave people who jumped into action, helping his fellow passengers.
We're super proud of our boys, super proud of our adult leaders. They did what they have trained to do. They see it as just what anyone would do in that situation, but they did it very well.
And as of now, the damaged tracks have been repaired. Freight trains are operating. This all as the investigation continues.
All right. A lot of heroes that day, but some changes necessary, obviously. All right, Kelly, thank you. Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find News Nation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of News Nation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.